Hey, welcome back to JOJ. It is November 12th, and we're rocking right along here in the month of November. Hope you caught up with our live last week. That was actually...
We were on time.
We were on time. Maybe the first time in a long time.
Yes.
We were on time.
Yes, and I don't feel like it was a train wreck. So
no, I think it was pretty good.
Plus, ending the year on a good note.
You're getting there anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was good. But back in our regular scheduled programming today, and I think Jennie's ready to read.
Yep. The title of it is Ministering Spirits, and the Bible verse is Luke 22:43. Then an angel appeared to him from heaven, strengthening him. The phrase, "there for me," has entered the cultural conversation in recent years, appearing everywhere. Song titles, tributes, testimonies, eulogies, and the like. Rarely is the phrase illustrated by specific examples, but when we hear a person say that someone was there for me, we get the idea that one person stepped in to bring aid, comfort, advice, or resources to another person in need. While it may sound trite to apply it to them, we could say that the angels were always there for Jesus, at least twice in his life that we know of. In moments of weakness and stress, one or more angels appeared to support Jesus. Following his 40 days of fasting and temptation in the wilderness, angels came to minister to him. It's Matthew 4:11. And during the hours of his agony in the garden of,
Gethsemane.
Thank you, Gethsemane. I've practiced that before and forgot. An angel appeared in the garden to strengthen him. That's Luke 22:43. While it is hard for us to imagine Jesus needing ministry or strength, in his humanity he suffered the same test as we do, even though he was without sin. It's Hebrews 4:15 and 5:8. Fortunately, angels are there for us as well, sent forth to minister to those who will inherit salvation. That's Hebrews 1:14. And then the quote is, "Beside each believer stands an angel as protector and shepherd, leading him to life." And that's Basil the Great.
Mm-hmm. Basil the Great. All right. So we definitely see that, even Jesus had angels, that ministered to him in different points in time. Those couple specific ones that we know of, were in times when Jesus was at some of the most distressed times that we could probably think of during his walk and what's covered in scriptures. After he'd been 40 days of fasting and temptation in the wilderness, that then the angels came and ministered to him, and then there in the garden, just before he was to be crucified. So definitely a couple very, very tough times in his life, and I think that's for us. That's when we can feel the most comforted. I mean, I feel like from experience in our own lives that during those times of really, really tough events or tough situations going on, is when it a lot of times feels like we're the closest to God.
Yeah, and I mean, I know, thinking of, people will say, when someone passes away, like, they're watching over me from heaven, or I think Jesus having angels come to him in his tough times, like, he's Jesus. He shouldn't, he shouldn't need anything.
Right. Yeah, absolutely.
But proves that, again, giving us an example that, he felt human, and needed that.
If Jesus needed spiritual support from angels, we obviously do. I mean, I think that's the point. That's what I'm taking from this.
Yes, a lot. And I think, people also, like, you just think the phrase angel, you hear people saying angel on earth, because it might be like in the top paragraph, they're talking about somebody was there for me, and, refer to them of, okay, like, you're in tough times, I come and walk beside you in that, and it may be for only that season of your life, but, that's just I think for us an easier, an
easy way to see that or apply that or something. And it's, sometimes I think those people come in forms of people that we have known our whole life, that we've had a relationship with, and they are, they are that person, they are that rock, they are that, that support system in that moment.
I'm your angel.
And then there's other people that, may come into, may just happen to be in your life at the right time, at the right point. So that's certainly, I think, can apply either way. And I mean, you truly are my angel. You've been there for over 20 years. You've been the light in my life.
He's really sucking up. I swear, I'm trying to think. I feel like we just saw something or had something. They were talking about angels and.
I mean, what in here just.
Maybe is that what it was? Okay, I just had something in my mind was, but yeah, I think it's, spiritually to know that, that you're always, I don't know what to say, like, I'm going to say protected, but like, that Jesus is always with you. Like you always have that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Does that make sense? I guess.
Sure does.
Okay.
Yep. All right. Well, we appreciate you all watching, and next week will be. Is next week Thanksgiving? No, we got another week.
No, well, it's the Thursday after next Sunday, so.
So we will have had Thanksgiving.
No.
We won't have had Thanksgiving.
No.
I don't know.
We haven't had Thanksgiving yet next Sunday.
Okay. It'll be the one after. It'll be almost time for Thanksgiving.
Yes, almost time for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, it'll be the last JOJ before Thanksgiving.
Yes.
So.
There you go.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, we will catch you all that time sometime in the future that is before or after Thanksgiving.